Hi guys, Kat here. So I just wanted to do a little recording or post about what to do when you get the kind of rainy, cold autumn blues for those of you living in colder climates like me here in Germany. So where I live in Hamburg, it's like super cold and rainy the last few days. And I'm like a super sunshine, tropical vibes, kind of warm ocean baby. So it's such a struggle for me. The weather really affects my mood. And I have a tendency to actually get seasonal depression, which is actually, there's so much shame around depression and anxiety and trauma and all kinds of stuff. And I just want to talk about it. So essentially, if you're a person that gets really affected by the weather, I just wanted to give you guys some tips. So the reason I thought about making this video now is because I realized I was going a little bit stir crazy in the house, and no joke, I live a 30-second walk from the most gorgeous, amazing, beautiful forest. Hold on, I'm gonna just show you really quick. Look how pretty. And it's freaking raining. But I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go out in the rain. I'm not gonna melt. And I got my umbrella and I'm bundled up. And it's just so nice to get fresh air. So basically, a couple things. What tends to happen in the fall and winter when it gets cold is a couple things. We sleep more, hibernate like a bear, and which is okay, but don't sleep so much, like 12 hours, you know? Another thing, which I've done before, in the dead of winter here, I think it gets bright or light sunrise, I think around 8 something, or even maybe 9. It's crazy. It's still dark outside in the morning. And then it gets dark at 4 p.m. because we're so much in the northern hemisphere. So that kind of really messes with your brain and your system and your circadian rhythms. So one thing, don't sleep too much. Maximum, I would say 9 hours. Next thing, this is like a physics principle. So objects that are in motion tend to stay in motion, and objects at rest will stay at rest. So it's actually really easy for me to be like a big lump on the log on the couch, and this is like my kapha dosha tendency in Ayurveda. For those of you that know Ayurveda, it's like the couch potato. So I think this is why I do things like diving and yoga and hiking, and just to keep my body and my dosha balanced, you know what I mean? Like keeping my body moving, because my tendency, my desire, my brain is like, ooh, the couch, it's so much better, you know what I mean? So I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. So just keeping your body moving. So I'm just going for a walk, and it feels so nice to get fresh air. And I would normally never do this. I'd be like, oh, it's raining outside, I don't want to go for a walk. But the health benefits of being in nature, getting fresh air, and moving your body is beyond, you know? So what else? Also, if you have a tendency towards seasonal depression, it's really nice to get these lights. They're called Lumi lights. I don't know if you guys have heard of these, but you can order them on Amazon. So Lumi lights, and you sit in front of it and it kind of imitates the sun, you know? And I think that's the hardest part for me, is the gray and the clouds and the rain, and not feeling the warmth of the sun on my skin, because the sun actually really gives you life. The sun gives life to the planet, to the earth, and energy. Oh my god, it's actually so beautiful, because I just feel like I'm like in Lord of the Rings right now. This is crazy. Look at this, how beautiful. And there's just like nobody out here. Just like waiting for fairies to pop up. Or some like magical elfin creatures. And there's like mushrooms everywhere. It's amazing. Anyway, so yeah, so the light, keeping your body moving, just doing a gentle, also, like, no lie, I have so much resistance to doing my yoga practice when it's cold. Like, I'm just like, no. I like to move a lot more when I'm warm and in a more humid or tropical climate. But it's just like, again, like the hardest part about, exercise or moving your body is just getting started. You know what I mean? If you're a runner or whatever, you like to run or go to the gym, it's just putting your shoes on and getting out the door is the hardest part. And then once you're out the door, you're like, fine. You're like, okay, I can do this, And then with yoga, it's just literally rolling out your yoga mat and getting on it and just starting to move. So yeah, just getting started. So I just wanted to give you guys my love, and anybody that is suffering from any kind of weather or seasonal depression, or you're just feeling like low energy and lethargic, one big thing could just be that you're not moving enough. So move your bodies, get the blood flowing. If you don't move it, you lose it. That's what I've learned. In the body, the reason 1,002,100,000,000 and one that I love yoga so much is that we have this stuff in the body. It's called the fuzz. It's like this stuff that builds up between the myofascial networks, and it's sticky like cobweb kind of. And this is why you see people that are older, they're like hunched over and they have this like hunchback. And basically that stuff, that fuzz, first it's like elastic and gummy, but then it starts to calcify the body, synovial fluid in the joints. It starts to calcify as we get older. So if you do, yoga, it's like known as the fountain of youth for a reason. You keep all that fuzz breaking up so it doesn't accumulate and harden, and also you keep that synovial fluid in the body moving and fluid so it doesn't calcify and ossify, like you don't want to end up like this. Like, have you ever seen this woman? I think she's like 101 years old, and she's a yoga teacher, and her body is insane. She's so supple and bendy and moving, and she looks great, she feels great. So this is why I'm such a huge proponent of yoga. So anyway, one of many reasons. I just want to show you guys this. Look how beautiful. Like, I feel so lucky to just live half a block, 30 seconds walking down the street from this amazing, incredible, beautiful forest. I'm like on a path I've actually never taken before, so I'm like, where am I? Okay, I think I know where I'm at. Okay, I know. So, yeah. I hope you guys are having a beautiful week, and yeah, I'm just sending you a lot of love. And if you have any questions about this, or you're like, yes, that's me, with the weather stuff and how it affects your mental state, yeah, shoot me a message or a comment or whatever. Okay, love y'all. Bye.